So what's with Sony TVs this year? That's right, the all-new Bravia XR series. These TVs are not only designed to be stylish but also with the environment in mind. Each of the XR model has shown off everything better, and the video is going to be everything we have known so far about Bravia XR series right out of CES 2021. So without any further ado, let's hop in. The only 8K TV we know about in Sony's 2021 lineup is the Z9Z or ZZ9 in Europe Master Series. What makes the Z9Z appealing is that it uses the cognitive XR processor to enable a feature called XR Contrast Booster 15 that greatly enhances contrast by boosting brightness and black levels with better zone controls, and has the highest performing upscaling algorithm in the lineup that it needs to fill all those pixels. It has X anti-reflection that reduces glare and X wide-angle viewing that helps you see every detail from anywhere in the room, and both a light and color temperature sensor that reads the intensity of the ambient light in the room and adjusts the picture accordingly. Last but not least, the legs of the Z9Z can be adjusted to fit both wide and narrow TV stands, or it can be wall mounted if that works better for your space. A90Z or AZ90 in Europe earns its Master Series status by being one of the brightest OLED TV ever made, possible only because of Sony's work on thermal dissipation and the new cognitive XR processor that can accurately balance the RGB and white subpixels simultaneously for extreme brightness. It's limited by its 4K resolution, but it will support 4K by 120 at 48GB per second on at least 2 ports, but will offer Dolby Atmos pass-through. If you are after the ultimate OLED, this is the one to go for. A80Z or AZ80 in Europe is the lesser of the two Sony 2021 OLEDs, but only because it lacks the higher brightness of the A90Z. Even without it, the A80Z has some seriously impressive technical specs and uses XR 4K upscaling, XR Tri-Luminous Color Pro and XR Motion Clarity. Because it's not as fully spec'd as the A90Z, we're expecting the A80Z to be the more affordable of the two OLEDs, and if it can deliver most of the same performance, then it will be a serious compelling alternative to the LG CX OLED or LG BX OLED from last year. Sony X95Z or XZ95 in Europe is the first step down in the middle range of the Sony TV lineup from the pricey premium models. That said, you are not sacrificing a ton of features to be here. The X95Z still offers the XR contrast booster that the Master Series uses, though it won't be as bright, and the XR 4K upscaling technology. It has X wide angle, XR motion clarity, and 3D audio upscaling thanks to the cognitive XR processor, but will only have X anti-reflection on the two larger models. In terms of changes compared to last year's X95H, one of our favorite Sony TVs from 2020, the X95Z is slimmer by about 10mm and adds HDMI 2.1 ports for 4K by 120 gameplay, perfect for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. That was a huge sore spot on last year's X95H, so it's great that Sony has added them in for this year. The last entry that we know about in the Sony 2021 TV lineup is the X92Z or XZ92 in Europe, and technically the X92Z that comes into play at the 100-inch mark. While the X92Z doesn't have all the fancy features like the color sensor of the Z90Z or the X Contrast Pro of the A90Z OLED, the X92Z has one of the features that really counts, the cognitive XR processor. The same XR Tri-Luminous Pro tech to enhance colors and 3D surround upscaling. It has Dolby Atmos pass-through and 4K by 120 FPS support. It has the potential to offer unparalleled value to anyone who wants a cinephile quality TV at an affordable price. And we can't wait to test it for ourselves. So that's it for Sony Bravia TVs on CES 2021. To get more updates on CES products, keep an eye on Top 5 Arena.